sheriff comes in. You can simply just use the handcuffs.
Yeah, but
Quickly arrest them.
let's just say the role of sheriff is one people hate.
Also, is your best bet at catching them. Make sure they don't escape,
Uh,
like cuffing them way
and
before they even get out.
yeah, and about the ores, I think there's a sell all option. So, like sell
Sell
loot.
all.
Hit the X, exit the store page.
Okay.
Okay, do you see that F? Sell
Ah,
loot
315.
from coal, zinc, and copper. What do you think?
It's a start. What about these other options? The knife, the
Okay,
torch,
okay,
the
so
horn.
the binoculars, those are useful. The lasso too. Build tool if you're taking forts, but I suggest if you're part of a faction, you might want to hold off on that. The torch, that's a good early item.
Is
It's
it
possible
a?
to play Russian roulette in this game. You just need to put one ammo. Try to interrupt the reload.
Is
Have
it
it.
Somebody
How do you call
said
this one?
Russian roulette.
Let's say it's a
Uh
Russian roulette. As far as I know, it's just simply called roulette. Russian roulette would have come from either, let's just say, the Cold War. As I learned.
we got here.
Model 3 Lamots for 800.
Lemont is usually the is a very common hunting pistol.
Because
Pretty much can save you a slot.
yeah, it's a good early game weapon.
I would not recommend you use that in long range combat. It's
It's
powerful. It's
it
usually only made for fanning.
yeah.
For long range, which is where the Winchester comes in. The Winchester rifle is basically gonna be your go-to weapon if you do not have the best aim so far.
What? You mean to tell me that this place doesn't have a Dillinger? Really? Dang it.
It's probably gonna be one in the next update. Not really sure. You should like get the news.
Okay, okay. Dude, this is giving me like serious Black Desert vibes. I feel like downloading that again and just doing life skills now. And hopefully Jamie won't fall asleep while riding the horse. Hopefully.
Anyone else here play Payday 2? I just got back. As far as I know, like 1 week ago.
Become the hitman. Nah. There's nobody attending the clothing shop?
And there's literally no purpose in that building. It's just usually for show.
Yeah, I still want to get me a good old hat.
See, if you see a train cart that has the mark of the U.S. Army, it's usually the most profitable you can get as a robber. Won't contain guns, but it might contain some gold. You could sell in the outpost.
This
The
one's
one with
pretty
the red-
big.
Usually the one with the red money bag. Those are usually your best bet.
Oh man, it's bad enough already. I have one game that's already open world. Now I need to take in another one. My head is spinning. Maybe when I'm feeling absolutely pooped, I can just play this. But uh, I'll just download like maybe Black Desert have that currently in.
How much does that cost anyway?
Let me check. I got mine for like 500 pesos because I bought it off the main site and included a package. But when it came to Steam, damn it, it was so cheap now. It was like 128 or something. Anyway, at least I got extra slots or so. Let me just check for you.
Usually gives out the best deal. I'm waiting for the Steam sale so that way I can buy Guy Feng. Hold on. I think it's called Guy Feng's Smuggler Weapon Pack number 2 and 3. That is usually worth a lot more than the first.
Okay, so Black Desert right now costs only 189 and 75 centavos.
You should have bought that in Steam.
Dude, it wasn't on Steam when I bought it.
Oh,
I didn't have
you,
a choice.
you should have waited, man.
I
You could have
didn't know
saved.
it was there, okay? It
Could have
was there
saved
in
at
the
least
internet
400.
cafe. Like I know it was gonna be there. I didn't know it was I didn't know it was coming to Steam. It was in the internet cafe. Everybody was cock teasing me about it, especially when they're all grinding like crazy and doing crazy combat. I had to get it. Okay, I've been listening to Black Desert for so long on television that I just
Okay,
couldn't wait anymore.
I think I'm gonna check out the game. Let me see if it's gonna work in my device.
Um. Okay, so it's pretty adaptable. There is like the non-remastered one if you have a really potato, but if you got a beef PC, you can just do the remastered one. Let me just make room for it. The only thing I kind of wish is that they got my account from the paid version to the Steam version, because when you're on the Steam version, you have a completely different account, and I have bought skins the other one.
Yeah, Jen, did you did you get the Almir mask? You can actually get them in a giveaway, or probably the one that was given by a YouTuber like Red Archer. If only Payday Mask can be sold in the Steam community market, just imagine the amount of people that will be buy, buying Almir's mask. It's one of the most, it's one of the rarest masks you can get in Payday 2. It probably
Like
costs a
buy
lot.
Kitty mask.
A correction is Starbreeze is Swedish, right?
Yes, yes, they're Sweden.
Oh no, no wonder the only licensed gun they've ever had is an AK-5.
They've added a lot of weapons, especially the Tokarev.
Oh yeah, they overbrimmed the whole place with weapons. The tail end of my time in Payday, I just use it as a weapon modification game, and just blast cops like endlessly. Now I'm just so bored with it. I just want to find something new, or I don't know, wait until they finally have Payday 3 as a minimum viable product already.
Payday 2 is getting a lot of updates recently. Just imagine if Payday 2 failed in the first place. They might just update. They might just like go back to updating Payday the Heist. Probably just
Oh,
shut down for good.
oh yeah, or just ask for a publisher's help for something like that. I'm glad Payday 2 did very well. It was a very different kind of game, especially, but that engine needs to change because every single time they released on consoles, it's already dead in the water without any updates from the 360 PS4, the Xbox One PS, and then next thing you know, the Switch is also dead in the water. Also, you can only update it on PC. Plus, the driving is not even that good.
Some people,
Especially,
some people literally created mods just so it can make it better for PC. Staying vanilla would would usually sometimes like let's just say recipe for disaster.
yeah, just so yeah, it's a tough time optimizing for that, especially when you go to that I got that prison place. That was horribly optimized first time out the door.
There's actually a
Uh,
mod that can optimize it. It's usually,
yeah,
I oh yeah, did you have you noticed something weird about Mod Workshop? It's like I've been getting this like privacy error or privacy warning.
mm.
It was fine days ago, but give me the warnings now. Like, do you know anything about it? Like, are you encountering the same problem as mine?
I'm not so sure. I don't usually mod my games, and when I do, it's either a friend has worked on it and I want to support him, or I can't take this shit anymore. I need this fixed now. But usually I don't. It shouldn't really be a a requirement for anybody.
There he is.
Hey, Jams. Me and Cap was able to race day and night properly in Need for Speed Heat. I think it can do the same thing for us, but I know you're already like level 50 already. Jams.
Anyone here play CS:GO? I mean, CS:GO is free to play, which means that anyone can play it. Like, even if you have a very crappy device, have a good
Oh
chance.
yeah, as soon as I can ask Valve for my 500 pesos back. What the heck?
Well, there's
Uh,
literally a 2-hour policy.
Eh, too late for that now. Ah, this is my new friend guy. It's Yuri. The guy I told you about that I could not stop thinking about his voice when I first heard it. It's probably his morning voice or so.
You gave him money?
No, I didn't give him money. I said I can't stop thinking about his morning voice.
Oh, right, sorry. I thought you gave him.
I'm
My mouth is weird
I'm just
today.
doing, I'm just doing fine though.
Ah, yeah. I just got out of a late night shift, so I hope things are just taking it easy right
Yeah,
now.
plus we don't.
Well, it's kind of like difficult for me though. Like, it's like the one that provided every single homework is on drugs.
Only you were gay.
Uh,
No, if you were gay, we won't be dating. We won't
dear,
be
dear, I'm kind of trying to talk here for a bit. Sorry about that. We'll catch up on later. Like, how exactly is everybody on drugs? How bad is it really?
Like, it's like they're providing us some kind of test that looks like we didn't even learn about it. The majority of it we learned, but the rest probably not.
So everybody's been giving you a test that you've been studying for, and no one even knows the answer to. So it's like you learn how to operate a manual car, but then the test gives you a manual car to start with, and everybody's lost.
Damn, Aragon too. He's pretty funky.
I'm literally the only one. I'm literally the only one in my class who learned history, especially in conflicts like in the Vietnam War.
It's not like being discussed all the time. I mean, it's only interested for history buffs, but then the school basically asks you to say, hey, make sure to know everything about this one currently. Doesn't matter if you're interested or not. You better do it, or it's a test, or you're gonna fail. Like, bruh.
My PC's gonna get upgraded in December, which is actually pretty nice. But I get to expand on playing games that I can't even play on it with this Windows 7. Which only has a 4 gig RAM. Probably transition to 6 or 8 or 5.
I'm trying to get a higher capacity C drive because every single time I go on the internet, my PC would just download some random file I come across, and then it would just get backed up to the point. It's fine now, but I'm kind of cautious of going to sites I don't even know of. Ever since that happened. After that storage thing, I might end up fixing up my core because I bought this PC and it only end up with an i3. Maybe looking for an i5 or an i7, but
Palace?
yes.
Okay, about the Wild West, if I recall, there's a Discord server invite link on their game page. You join that, you can try and find yourself access to faction Discord servers. That then you get to keep your eyes on updates and such.
Can I like not do that and just be anonymous and just explore the game on my own?
You can do that. It's just that I'm a
You
bit.
No, you can go with YouTubers though.
I mean,
I always do my research with YouTubers. It's just that I don't want to delve into something I'm not even ready for yet. You know.
There might be some new weapons or an event where you can turn a huge profit.
Yeah, but that's gonna depend on the algorithm. But I did get like around 20 views.
Gold ores
for...
doesn't really worth much, but they're pretty much enough to pay off.
Yeah, I mean, like I got like 20 views on my Roblox videos. They're like my.
Jesus Christ! What's that?
That must
Ow,
that's Woos.
God.
Alright.
Only
As
phone.
as I was saying, when I uploaded 2 videos on Roblox, they became my second and third highest.
How many views?
20.
Well,
It's
20?
I
that.
just did like
Yeah,
a meme video.
it's like it's
It just got me a couple thousands, like 3.5.
Maybe usually I end up getting, like, say, on a random video, 20 at least. But the highest one I've got was a retrend of an old game. It's called Mars. No, it's called ZMR. No, we all know it's Mercenary Online. And lo and behold, I expressed my frustration, like, why can't this game just stay the way it is and stop renaming it? And lo and behold, it got over now 135.
Nice. That's
cool.
actually pretty impressive.
I
Oh,
found
I can't
I found the
ex-
key.
I can't help
I
but
found the
ex-
key.
you have a case in
fo-
your inventory?
I got a couple of cases and some keys in my inventory, but I found the trick to getting people's searches, because I noticed most of my searches back then are always on my Facebook, but this time around it's literally searched up from Google. My second highest video was like my upgrades video where I got my keyboard, my mouse, my chair, and my headset. The one thing that everybody kept commonly searching on that is Mandaue phone, because I got my chair off the furniture shop. But this time in Mercenary Online, they all type Mercenary Online instead of Mars, because my title says Mercenary Online is back again. Make the most generic title that people will likely search up.
Clickbaiting?
No, don't clickbait. I don't want to be Scotty Kilmer, dear. No,
I'm not that daft.
We're not that daft here.
Sometimes you gotta do a little bit of clickbait until people realize it turns out to be worth it than worthless.
And that's
Just a bit of generic clicky thingy out
that's
there.
where everything falls on its head, because you basically baited an entire community into believing your bullcrap of a product. It's not worth it.
Oh yeah. Or triggering them like all this stuff out here and then telling a certain company about something like, dude, seriously?
It gets-
Also, I'm trying out this G36 Kuts version here in Roblox. I put on its default scope and it's even worse than Insurgency.
elaborate.
In the Insurgency, it's usually a 1 x 1.5 to 1.0 scope. And you can see the picture on the outside, and you can use the iron sights on top.
Escalator to your right.
Sometimes you'd pretty much prefer the iron sight over any other.
However, in this version, the scope reticule is the same, but when you zoom in, the whole screen goes black for a second, and then it shows tunnel vision. It doesn't even zoom in that much, so I'm just, what the heck is this? Nobody would shove their eyes right next to the scope lid just for this much zoom. Like, no, you're trying too hard. I'm going back to the irons. I'm going back.
That's why I prefer using the VCOGs on snipers.
The match already won, and I only got like one kill.
I got a bit of timer schedule. I'm gonna show you how I do it.
Okay. Am I the only one in Roblox that you know that plays with machine guns and no one else?
I mean,
Most of them would
I
more
got
likely
I
use
got fellas
rifles.
in the Wild West who would ride a minigun.
I think it's a Gatling gun. Not a
Yeah,
minigun,
still they'd ride that thing like it's their firstborn child.
Sorry, I was thinking of a different version of riding. I'm sorry.
Alright,
Don't worry, it's on its way.
for today,
Oh,
it's hammer time.
hammer time.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the Scar Hammer.
Does the fire
Seems
rate
like-
increase when you hold down the trigger like in Black Ops 2?
I'm not. No, I don't think so.
It's like my Nexus target is on the base. Fort Henry.
No, it does not. But if you
There.
change the ammo type of this thing, it does increase the fire rate.
Okay, so
how
here's
does
the
that
thing.
work?
There is one optional ammo type, but it's only for snipers. The 45 It's the government. You know of the government ammo?
The government ammo? I thought that was a 10mm that they confiscated and then just made 45.
Apparently there's a government. If I recall, there's a government ammo in the Wild West, black market only, just for snipers. It jacks up their damage.
I think you meant was 45 to 90 government. Is that it?
I think that's the
No,
one.
it's a Magnum. Never mind. Fallout 4. It's messing with my head. How much is my ping?
Military rounds. Oh,
For 145, that should be doable. Why is the tick on the servers like behind my death? Every time I hear my death, I now hear gunshots and explosions. Oh shit.
oh.
Dude, you shot me from that far away?
Yeah, I know.
What?
Scarhammer, 259 studs.
I'm gonna get the H bar as soon as I can.
Yeah, one of the more accurate LMG. I don't know, like Augs. This I have this weird analogy of mine. Like Augs are like Lotus to me. Like instead of handling, they're for accuracy.
Wait a second.
Like lightweight and accuracy, that's HK for me though. Augs to me, they're kind of like 911s, very unconventional. The whole manual of arms is completely different, and they're doing this all just to make use of the space. Like, remember Richard Hammond and Jeremy arguing about the Audi R8 and the 911 package? Like, he justifies sending his kids to school because he has back seats, but then his engine is all the way at the back, so it spoils all its handling. It's kind of like that. Hey Dawson.